Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna go try a location that I noticed, I think it was yesterday, day before yesterday, and I just happened to see something off the corner of my eye that thought might make a good photo location, so we're gonna run out and take a look and see if it is any good. And it's basically a spot here on a local golf course, not too far from home. You know, it looked like a little pond, water hazard, whatever you want to call it, that was, you know, kind of off the road and, you know, near a golf cart path. Looked like it might be a decent shot early in the morning. Don't know, we'll see. You know, we were out in the adventure Jeep, no top on, like everything's wide open. Kind of a little cool this morning. It's in the 50s, but just another nice day to get out. So hopefully we can go here and find this spot and give it a go and see what we can find. So thanks for coming along, everybody. Stay tuned here. We'll get there shortly and see what we can find, see if we can get a shot. Okay, so we're out here on the golf course, walking along. One thing I did notice is it says private property, golfers only. Kind of ruins it, but still, I'm gonna go down here anyway and see what I can line up for the shot. Not quite as nice as when I come out here as it looked like from the road, but still could make a nice shot. We'll find out here. So here, I'll turn the camera around so you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, so, you know, I don't know if this will turn out as nice as I wanted, but it ain't looking terrible. I just gotta, you know, this little concrete drain here isn't good, but just keep looking at it and figure out if there's a decent composition here. I think there is. And we'll take an image or two. You know, the one thing I do notice here is it's not really a great foreground, but we can work around that. Always can work around that. Nice duck there flying away. So, duck out in the water now. Now I was really hoping for, you know, a little bit of reflection and, you know, see what we can capture. But got a little bit of reflection. That's nice. Not quite the sky color I was hoping for. But anyway, let's set up and see what we can get. Alright, so set up here. Not quite all the way up on the tripod, a little bit low here. Hopefully you can see the image there in the back of my camera. Now, kind of what I'm doing, there, look out. Just using the lines here. Alright, and then the reflection in the water. Try to capture it. Now, if there was a little better, you know, color in the sky or something like that, it'd probably be a little bit nicer image, but beyond that, it's not terrible. I just wish it was a little better. I just got to keep this concrete drain out of the picture itself, which is over here. I didn't see that from the road when I was driving by. I couldn't see it, but anyway, nothing fancy here in the settings. All right, we're set up at f8, or about what, 1/13 of a second. Trying to make sure we stay somewhat decently exposed here. Don't want to overexpose, don't want to underexpose at this point. This would be a nice shot, you know, in the fall with all the color, for sure. That would definitely work out nice. Like the reflection in the water, have some color surrounding it would really be nice. You know, so we're gonna sit here and take another image or two. Yeah, something out there in the water. Can't tell what it is from here. It's not a duck, that's for sure. I'm gonna get one of my bigger lenses out and take a look at that. So Let's take a look and see what I can find with that. Well, looking through my 300 f4, I thought maybe I could tell. It's still too far away, but if I didn't know any better, I'd say I'm looking at beaver's not the right word, but it could be an otter, or not even an otter. I don't know if we have otters around here, but it's definitely not a bird, and it's definitely not a fish, and it's definitely not a snake. So it's just a little bit too far away to really get a good shot of. So unfortunately, that's the way it's going to work this morning. Just didn't have any luck. Try again. I can see it moving way out there, but it's way out there. It's not going to be just not going to be a good shot with anything that I have. All right, taking a couple images here. I don't know if anything will turn out, but certainly if something does turn out, we'll put it in here for you to see. I think what we're going to do is go getting back in the adventure Jeep and go and see if we can find another location to take an image of this morning. So thanks for coming along, everybody. I'm going to pack up and get back in the adventure Jeep and see if we can find something. So as I'm packed up and walking back to the adventure Jeep, coming up the cart path here, guess what I run into? Whenever I got my stuff packed up and I'm not ready, that's what happens. It's a recurring theme. Oh well. Just can't ever seem to have a camera at the right time. Oh well. One of these days maybe I'll get lucky. All right, so we've come to a place I've been to once or twice before. I don't know why I decided to come here this morning, but yeah, figured I would just to get a shot of this little clump of trees out here. That's, technically a cemetery inside the walls. It's at a city park here in the town of Union. It's one of the first places I came when I first moved here a couple of years ago. So get my camera out here and see if I can capture an image this morning. The sun is over here to my right, coming up. The trees are out here. So let's see if we can capture an image of this. With the sun off here to the right, we'll use a wide angle, see what we can capture here. Let me get set up. All right, so in this shot, I decided I was going to get down lower to the ground. Here, look at back of my camera. Now the sun's currently behind a cloud, which is kind of diffusing some of the light, but definitely an interesting shot. I think I may try a graduated neutral density filter setting here just to see what that does. See if I can get maybe a little bit better image with the sky in it, because that's really kind of what I want to play with here. All right, so I'm gonna Again, if you go into the menu, right here, G&D shooting, turn it on. We're at 6. No, where are we? I can't even read it. We're at a low G&D. Definitely makes a difference though when you look at the image. I mean, wow, what a difference. What a difference. Now the one negative here is it's got me, you know, negative 1.3. There you can see that. Alright, so how do we fix that? A couple different ways. You know, I particularly like, you know, to use the quick menu, and in this case all you're doing is just shutting down or slowing down the shutter speed here. Okay, so I went from 160th to 125, whatever it was, down to 1/60th of a second now. All right, to make this image a little better. All right, so let's take that, see what we get. Now, if the sun wasn't in the clouds, you know, I'd probably pop up to, you know, an f/16 and try to capture a sunstar, but it's not working. What I was really hoping for was the sun would be out, it would be shining down here on the trees. It's just not working the way that I wanted it to, which is not uncommon. Kind of like the deer from a few minutes ago that you saw. I don't have any luck. Yeah, just don't have any luck. Anyway. All right, so if anything here turns out, I'll put it in right here for you to see. Okay, so if you haven't noticed, you know, I'm doing something a little different. I'm videoing with something a little different this morning, and that's basically my DJI Pocket 2 wasn't working very well. It's had a lot of sound issues, and then, you know, it's over 4 years old, so I, you know, figured I'd try something different. With all the tariffs and everything, I thought I'd go to a Pocket 3, but I couldn't find one for, you know, Jesus, what, $800 or more, which just seemed ridiculous. So what I found was not the most current model, but it's I think it's the last model, or prior model, GoPro Hero 12, you know, content creator kit, you know, for $399 on Amazon. You know, so I ordered that, and, you know, that's what I'm using this morning. So hopefully it turns out, hopefully it's something that'll work for us here in the future. The nice thing is, you know, I've got a bracket in the Adventure Jeep which allows me to mount this right on the dash, and so that way I can, you know, video and talk without having to have a camera in my hands. I can also video when I'm driving or whatever's going on. You know, kind of thought that might be fun for the future anyway, so figured I'd try this out. Now, the one thing I don't like is the way the mount works on a GoPro. I've had them before, and I don't really like it because you're constantly unscrewing it, screwing it in, moving it around, and adjusting it. Don't particularly like that, you know. And I didn't set it up on a tripod this morning. I decided not to. I brought everything with me, but I didn't do it. So, but, you know, we're going to give this a try and see how it turns out. Certainly, if you got, you know, any issues with it, if you like it, don't like it, whatever, you can throw some comments in, you know, to let me know. You know, I just wanted, like I said, had to try to find something. And, you know, the prices, because everybody with all the tariff scares, you know, basically prices jacked up, and it's just ridiculous. So, you know, I found something that I could afford that should do the job pretty well, and it's kind of versatile, so we'll try it. Now, you lose a little bit of stabilization, you lose a little bit of low light performance, but you gain a little bit of flexibility you didn't have. I mean, right now it's got the media mod on it, and so it's got a microphone and everything on it, so I don't need to necessarily use any of my other mics, which I could still, even with this. But, you know, it's, yeah, we'll see. You know, time will tell, I guess. But all right, I'm gonna end the video here, you know, and just say, you know, good to always be out. You know, in a stress-filled life, it's nice to take a few minutes just to relax and get outside. And, you know, I encourage anybody and everybody to do it, especially if you live in a stress-filled environment like I do. All right, but thanks for coming along, everybody. Appreciate everybody. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. You know, it's all greatly appreciated. You know, if you like what I put out there, let me know. And if you don't like it, let me know that too, and I'll work on trying to make it better. Maybe change some of the things that I do. But, you know, Greatly appreciate you. Thanks for coming along. Till we see you again. Stay safe.